After visiting 100 countries, people always ask us one question. What's your favorite country? But actually, that's the wrong question. The better question is, which countries would we book again tomorrow?
Because here's the truth. Some countries are amazing to visit once, and some countries keep calling you back. The kind of places where one trip isn't enough because every visit reveals something new.
After 100 countries, we found a handful of destinations we'd happily return to. Today, we're sharing the countries we book again tomorrow.
Welcome to 100 Countries and Counting. After exploring all 7 continents and sailing on more than 50 cruises, we've learned what makes a destination truly worth returning to.
For us, a country becomes a replay worthy when we leave feeling like we've only scratched the surface. Here are the 8 countries we book again tomorrow.
Croatia wasn't even supposed to be one of our favorite countries, but one afternoon completely changed our minds. We didn't expect to enjoy it as much as we did. The combination of history, coastline, and relaxed atmosphere really worked for us.
What surprised us most about Croatia wasn't Dubrovnik. It was slowing down long enough to appreciate it. After a busy Game of Thrones tour inside the Dubrovnik walls, we stopped sightseeing. We simply watched the Adriatic. No tour, no excursion, no schedule. Just watching the boats come in and out of the harbor. While we found the Adriatic Sea relaxing, Plitvice's network of waterfalls was spectacular. The hiking trails led us through the forest, past turquoise lakes, to Fabarias, and seemingly endless waterfalls. It became one of our favorite national parks. Those quiet moments are what still we remember today. But Croatia wasn't the biggest surprise on this list.
Iceland is the only country where we kept saying, stop the car. And I mean that in the best possible way.
Every turn reveals something new. You constantly feel like you're exploring. We saw the northern lights, waterfalls surrounded by rainbows, and scenery that made us want to stop the car around every turn. Even something as touristy as the Blue Lagoon completely exceeded our expectations.
Every stop surprised us. Many of our favorite moments weren't on the itinerary. We still remember how excited our friend was to see the puffins before they returned to the open ocean. And that's why we'd go back. There are still many places left to discover. Italy is one of the easiest countries in the world to revisit because every region feels completely different. One of our most memorable moments was attending a mass celebrated by Pope John Paul II. We looked at each other afterwards and realized our grandmothers never would have believed we'd one day see the Pope in Vatican City. We thought Rome would be our favorite memory, but it wasn't.
One of our favorite memories was getting lost in Venice after our visit to St. Mark's Square. We simply wandered along the canals and streets, taking it all in and realizing that unplanned moments often become the best memories. But the next 5 destinations gave us more reasons to return.
New Zealand feels like multiple countries rolled into one.
Mountains, rainforests, coastlines. Visiting Hobbiton felt like stepping inside one of our favorite movies. Even our guys' behind-the-scenes stories changed how we saw the films. And then there were the vineyards. We enjoyed a few wineries, but there were far too many to experience in one trip, giving us another reason to return. Every day seemed completely different from the one before, and by the end of the trip, we felt like we barely scratched the surface. If we could book a flight tomorrow, Japan would be near the top of our list.
We thought one trip would be enough, but we were completely wrong. Every region feels like a different country. You can visit many times and still discover something new. In Tokyo, we had lunch at the restaurant famous for inspiring the setting of the scene of Kill Bill. Sitting inside, we half expected the movie's famous fight scene to unfold around us.
And every time we leave, we feel like we have unfinished business.
Kenya easily earns a place on our replay list.
And for me, the reason is wildlife. The Masai Mara remains one of the most incredible places we've ever visited. Nothing prepared me for the moment we spotted our first lion. Seeing my first lion changed everything. After that, every new animal felt like another discovery. And every game drive felt different.
That's why safari travelers keep returning. No two game drives are ever the same. The second country we gladly revisit is Australia. And one reason is simple. Its immense size and variety makes every region feel like a completely different trip.
We watch kangaroos on golf courses, little penguins return at sunset, driven the Great Ocean Road, explored wineries, and stood above the Blue Mountains.
Every time Australia comes up, we start planning another trip. But only one destination completely changed how we think about travel. And choosing it wasn't even a close decision.
There's only one destination we go back tomorrow without hesitation: Antarctica.
We've seen incredible places on every continent. Nothing felt like Antarctica.
I remember waking up the first morning, I opened the curtains, and there was nothing but ice in every direction. It felt like we landed on another planet. Whales surfacing beside our ship.
There's a tail.
Colonies of penguins moving between their nesting grounds and the shoreline.
Even now, it's the destination we talk about most, and the one we'd return to in a heartbeat.
There were several countries that almost made the list.
Chile nearly missed because Patagonia alone makes us want to return. Slovenia, Vietnam, and French Polynesia were close behind, and depending on the day, any of them could make this list. Ask us again next year, and this list might be different. After 100 countries, we learned that the best destinations aren't always the ones that you see everything. They're the ones that leave you wanting more.
They're the places that stay in your mind long after you return home, the countries that continue calling us back. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's one country you visited that you would book again tomorrow? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this video, we'd love to have you along for the journey. Be sure to subscribe for more videos on cruises, safaris, wildlife adventures, and bucket list destinations around the world.
We're Desiree.
And Michael.
And we're 100 countries and counting.